Right, hi everyone. Today I'm doing a bit of work on the PT Cruiser. It's a GT, Electric Sky Blue Edition. My headlights are a bit mank and rancid. I don't know if you can make this out. I apologise for the noise of the cars. I live right next to a busy main road. See how bad the headlights are? That's all nasty oxidisation. Really bad. So we're going to get rid of that today. Both headlights are like it. So yeah, just thought I'd do a quick video on it. And yeah, we'll get stuck in. Right, so yeah, first things first, we need to make sure we keep it wet. Now I'm using a cloth for this technique. Just wipe the light unit down, keeping it wet. I'll start off with quite a coarse grip. Starting off with 320 grit. Cut through it, be very light. I'm not using a block, I'm just going to do it by hand. Fold it up into a better sized piece. And yeah, basically it's just a case of keep your sand in, keeping it wet. Obviously being careful along the edges as to not hit the paintwork. Just a lot of elbow grease, a lot of time, but be worth it. Now I've got to say, this has already been done once, and this is clear coat. And when I put the clear coat on, it was too cold, and it crackled and went horrific. But you live and learn. Pay attention to the temperature range on the can, I suppose. Makes all the difference. But because I've already done this once, it's going to be a relatively quick and easy process. I mean, I'm no perfectionist, as long as it looks better. As long as it's not all crackled and funny looking, I can live with a few imperfections. No, a lot of you wouldn't, but that's just me. I accept life isn't perfect. Right, so that's the results after the 320 grit. Did a big jump, going from 320, hang on, car going by. Going from 320 up to 1200. Now the 320, not so much of a worry to keep it wet, but the 1200 definitely have to keep it wet. So everybody says, oh, you've got to soak it and all that nonsense. Not true. Well, I say not true, it's not that much of a necessity. If I was going for mirror finish paintwork, then yes, it would be proper soaked, proper nice and wet, but this is, you know, it's wet. Now I use a squirty bottom and just give it a bit of a spritz, like so. As it needs more, I'll apply more. Now this is a stage where we get a lot of those scratches out from the 320, refine it as much as we can. I can see the milky residue starting already, so yeah, it's doing its job. And then once we've done this, we'll get the buffer out and we'll polish them up with some compound and get some wax on it. Bit of elbow grease again. It's looking a million times better already. over, cloth round. There we go. Alright, so straight away, from what it was like at the start, it is a hell of a lot flatter, but it's got that haze to it. So now we're going to get the buffer out, some compound, and polish it up. Yeah, should catch you in a second. Right, so I'm going to be using the Maguire's Ultimate Compound. Hey, nothing special, nothing fancy. And I've got a Silverline buffer, like a big angle grinder, the red pad on, and prime it up. Yuck everywhere. Relatively low speed. And away we go. Now check that out. A million times better. A little bit of elbow grease, bit of buffing, some compound. Yeah, there's still some light scratches and blemishes, but I'm no perfectionist, I can live with that. It's gonna be a million times better. And now we've got to seal it all up. So I shall show you that process as well. So now we've compounded, we use the Ultimate Polish Pre-Wax Glaze for deep reflections and high gloss. It eliminates fine soil marks. So you never know, we might get rid of some of those tiny little marks that are still in it, but again, not too worried about that. So give it a good shake. Now this can be done by machine, but I just can't be bothered. You just do it by hand. Yeah, I don't put too much compound on, but never mind. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Everywhere we've sanded and buffed. Let's get that in there. I will say, I did wipe it down after I compounded with another cloth. I did that off camera. Give that a few minutes to haze over. Bloody cars. Right then. A bit of that buff. It's taken some of them, but the deep ones, yeah, not a chance. Right, so now, to go on top of that, Maguire's Ultimate Paste Wax, pure synthetic polymer. It's good stuff. Do you know what I mean? I've used it on the car. Lasts a while, that's for sure. Unfortunate thing, not only is the cars noisy when they go past, but the amount of spray and dirt and dust that they flick up at my car, anything to give it a bit of protection on the paint. Right, so that's more than truly in there then. Again, give it a few minutes to haze over. But yeah, pretty simple, straightforward job. I think it's taken me about 40 minutes to do this light. But again, I've already done this light once before and clear coated it. So this was actually the sand and buff of the clear coat. And to do the job properly, from start to finish. Obviously, depending on weather conditions, temperatures, and stuff like that, you could essentially do your headlights on your car. Take a couple of hours, obviously, for drying times with the paint and curing and all that. But there we go. Hey presto, and that's it, done. But yeah, let me know what you think. Comment down below. If there's anything else you want to see, let me know and I'll see if I can do it. Thank you very much.